morning, Seth.
Morning, Andrea. Morning, guys. Hello. GU is not done yet. It's not done yet. It might come even make a retest again. I was a bit lucky to enter because as I was sending in other group, it already got rejected. It was too fast, so not everyone could enter. I didn't know it's gonna move that fast. I was going as fast as I could. But since it didn't make a new high yet, maybe it comes again. Let's see. It's early in the new hour, so there's still hopes that it might come one more time. Not over yet, not over yet.
Good morning, Seth.
Morning, Andrea. How are you?
Good, good. So I'm waiting for this GU. Actually, I was looking at it and I wanted to be lower, so I didn't take it.
No worries. It's coming again.
Yeah, let's see. I want it lower. I want 3 pips lower.
870 for a deep retest would be nice, maybe. 900, 880.
Yeah.
But it can reject here too. I mean, it would be maybe a little bit deeper retest if it comes all the way to 870. But it can. I entered right here at 920 because I saw that's a chance we might reject here. It's almost half of the candle. Also, zone is, some candles are lower, some are higher, so I thought, okay, I don't want to miss this, I'm gonna enter it here. But I left some space. I left some space to enter some more because I think it's gonna come a little lower too. Let's see what happens.
I have another 2 trades. We can have a look later. Okay, now it's coming.
Yeah, it's gonna come, it's gonna come. Or maybe take it here half so you don't miss the whole move. Then you can enter another one when it comes lower.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
do you think it's still good, Seth? Now it's second time.
It is. It's only 18, 19 minutes in. We have another 40 minutes left. And he didn't make a new high either, so I think we're good still.
Yeah, I was looking to take it a little lower. I knew it should be good, but you know, sometimes guys are not sure.
Yeah. Look, it was only a thing of if it's gonna come lower or if it's gonna reject from here. So I only entered half when it came here because I thought it might reject a little bit earlier and not gonna make a perfect retest. So I entered and I sent it as fast as I could, but you know it spiked up right away. So it didn't wait for you guys, but see, it came again. And we have time for this to work out. You can enter, guys. You can enter now. It's good. Don't wait now for the perfect retest to come all the way down here, because it might not come. There are other candles that are rejected a little bit higher, so it can continue from here now. And I think this is going to be very nice. Also, the 4 hour went above the previous 4 hour candles. The 1 hour is a very good breakout, and I think we're going all the way bullish, and maybe here as the first target for GU. I think it's going to be very good. I think it's going to fill the whole range, to be honest. Maybe not right away, it's a 50 pips range, but little by little. At least going to give 25 here. Once it goes bullish, game over in this setup here. We'll wait to see what happens. Also rejected from this support, so it looks pretty good. Check GU on the daily. Check GU on the daily.
Yeah, it didn't go to this level. It's still.
Yeah, that's the first target we have on the daily. That's the daily level that we have the target. Look, the 1 hour looks perfect. It has the momentum, it has the good breakout, it closed above the zone. It should go at least bullish and continue for another 5-10 pips and give us what we need. Look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour did close above, did some kind of retest, and now you can see how it came above these and above these two. So the 1 hour closed above both, and this was the retest. I think we're gonna continue at least for another 15 pips here. We just need to go bullish, and from that point it's over. Only flipping bullish is around almost 13-14 pips, so 15 pips we get 1-to-1. I'm using only we need only 13 pips. I'm not using a full 15 pips, just where the breakout candle starts, because I think it's no needed. If price is going to come all the way down there, it's probably going to be a fake out. So 13 pips, and only flipping bullish we get 1-to-1, then more than that just a bonus. So we just need a flip bullish here. I think it's very possible to happen, and there's a lot more time until then. We know that the move can happen all the way at the end of the hour, so if we don't have any news, I think we're pretty good. Hopefully there's no news.
We have our news in 40 minutes at 10. Euro news.
Okay. But GBP news? No.
No. GBP today there is no news.
Are you full in set now?
Yeah, I'm full in.
So about the thing that when it opened, it went straight to the entry, it rejected very fast, and now is there. This is not like the most beautiful sign, right?
No, but the thing is, it all made it in like 10 minutes. So yeah. When you have another 15 minutes left, you can expect price to stay there for a while, you know, not continue straight away to the next zone. Of course, would like to go all the way up in the first time, but you know, sometimes it takes more than one time to test the zone before going all the way to the upside. So I'm not really worried until like 30 minutes have passed. like when you get a pullback all the way in the first minutes, then the second retest comes all the way on the last 20 minutes or something.
Okay, because I've noticed that, especially in the London Open, like 9 a.m., everything is so faster. Like the retest usually in the first 5 minutes, and after they push wherever they want to go. If you want to have a look, I just took profit now. USD JPY.
USD JPY, okay.
Yeah.
You took this?
Yeah, but that's on a demo.
It doesn't matter. It looks like a good setup.
Yeah. I think I sent to the group as well. And so I had two. This is one. See what I mean? Like he went straight away in the first 3 minutes, and now is already there.
Yeah. UJ looks like it moved way faster than GU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good setup as it seems. Some small consolidation, it closed below a retest and was free traffic all the way to this next zone, which is also a very strong zone. If it breaks below, it's a good chance of more continuation.
If you want to have a look at the other one, is out CAD.
Okay, this is a bit of a mess.
Yeah. This I didn't even put on my demo account. I was just looking at it, but the way it moved, I liked. Like first 4 minutes retest and push.
The way the candles were formed, it was obvious that we're gonna have some more continuation just by the look of this previous candle. It closed so strong, no top wick. If there was a zone, would be even better to break it. I mean, there's a zone here certainly, but not very clear. But yeah, it moves pretty nice. Only GU is having problem here.
We were looking, I think, yeah, this is stay here. You want to have a look at Euro USD?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Euro USD. Let's take a look. Euro USD, okay, same level as yesterday. I mean, what can I say? I didn't take it yesterday on the same level, and I will not take it today. I mean, these candles reject a little bit earlier than this one, so they're not exactly on the same price. There's a small gap in between. Not small actually, it's already 10 pips, I think. No, it's around 5 pips. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably skip for now. I still don't trust it fully. I mean, there's a zone there actually, but it's just not that strong. I wouldn't feel very comfortable there. It seems good, but it's not very good. GBPUSD, it's coming all the way for a pullback. Now this is the biggest pullback that we need. We can't let this go further down. That would be very bad for GU. It would be the time to reject now. Akash, we talked about GU on the daily, and the daily level on GU is all the way up here, almost 200. So we have a little bit more room to push until we reach the daily level. I saw what you meant. Yes, there's the resistance on the daily, but it didn't reach that yet. It has another 20 pips, not, but around 15 pips more until the daily candle. Let's see if this is going to be the last last time GU makes that pullback and we go all the way to the upside. Now we are in the last 30 minutes and we're supposed to move to the upside now, as always. But we'll see. We might get surprised, who knows. Even though there's no news right now. I mean, what would be the causes of fake out here? I don't really see anything. Momentum is good. We came from a support. We broke a zone. The breakout is good. The only bad thing that you could see here was the daily, but the daily is still not there. There's still more. It's still higher. It didn't reach that level yet. Does anyone here trade for black bull market? I think plenty of people do that I know. Why? Is there a problem with black bull markets? We are in buys in GU, yes, we are in buys.
Okay. So now for me, I want this to be the retest, so I don't want to come back in the same place. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna close some.
You're gonna close now?
Not now, but if it comes again, like where it made the low, in that case, I'm gonna start to
no, but
out.
it's too early still.
Yeah, now it's. You think if it goes down again?
Yeah, it's still too early, even if it comes again at 875 where it was last time.
Yeah.
It's still early, it's another 30 minutes. If we have like 15 minutes left or 10 and price is still there, then yeah, we can start close or something. But it's still 30 minutes. It can come another 3-4 times there and still can reject to the upside.
Okay.
Just let it do the thing, because there's still time. Because the original entry, it might have been right there where price came. That would be maybe the entry, but here we didn't have the. We can never be sure that it's 100% it's gonna come for a retest there. So we didn't enter in a very big range, pretty small range. So we're still good, I think. We only need a flip here and we get 1-to-1. Just a flip bullish. We entered in a 3 pips range from our entry to where most of the candles here are getting rejected. And that's like 3 pips. Let's see. You already can see that we are having signs of rejections, and it's about to come soon. 9:34. It's time to push. GCAD melted yesterday. What a shame that it did push above. It didn't continue all the way to the upside at all. It just pushed another 10 pips and then it melted to the downside. You just got a cashback deposit from them. I don't know, to be honest. What can I say? It looks like it's a good thing. Take the money. You're trading from vacation in Dubai, Samuel. Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Dubai is nice. Oh man, once it flips, game over here. It's trying. Deleted GCAD. Yeah, yesterday GCAD proved us that it's one of the worst pairs. It just made a stupid deep retest and then ended up going all the way to the downside after. So it's deleted. I'm not gonna trade it for another 5 years. It is gone. KGU almost there. It's pushing. Let's go just a little bit more. Did you guys see James Bond yesterday or this week? It's a good movie. I just started trading, but yesterday I was waiting for the retest so I could go short on GBPUSD. Could you tell me what I missed? I don't know where you waited for a retest, what level. Maybe you can set the chart and we can look at it to see what happened. EU 30 minute time frame break and retest. EU also is doing a small break and retest, but the zone on EU is pretty weak, so I don't trust the zone yet. And I said I'm gonna skip it. Don't want to take anything on Euro USD, even though it does look clean. It's just the zone it looks fresh right now and not very strong. What's your view about gold? I don't know about gold. It's probably doing something weird. Yeah, see the chart on gold? No, this is GCAD. It's just a big consolidation here, gold. It's a big consolidation. Looks like there's a resistance around here, and it looks like it's breaking soon. So I don't know, maybe a break out of this consolidation is good. Maybe it's gonna break finally. It might continue all the way up to the all the way up to the upside. Right now we are on GU, so we just want this to flip bullish. I don't know why it's having problems. It should have been bullish already now. But I guess it's waiting for the last minutes where it usually starts to go crazy. Wouldn't be very good to have the price all the way back here in the last minutes. That's for sure. That's when I would say, okay, this is not nice right now. Well, let's wait and see what happens. Greetings from Jamaica. 2:39 a.m. here. Oh. 3 a.m. and you're still awake. Okay, I see. Working hard. Hopefully it pays off soon. Look, I didn't do any some kind of analysis on gold because I'm not really interested on trading it. But it's just a basic view that price was rejecting for a few days in this range, and obviously when you have a break above or below, it's gonna be a big move on both sides whenever you get the breakout. But the thing is, once it broke below and didn't continue, so that's a fake out. Once it broke above and didn't continue, that's another fake out. Now gold is known for fake outs. How can you trust this not another fake out? But I think as a second time, it shouldn't be a fake out now. It should be a real breakout and have some more continuation. And right now, gold would be the best maybe to wait for the 4-hour close. The 4-hour close would give just a little bit more confidence on the setup, because the setup is good. It matches with the left also, and this should be maybe the next target for gold. If the 4-hour closes like this, I think it's pretty nice. It closes below the previous 4-hour and the resistance. This would be a good close. But there's a lot of time till then. Gonna look at our GU here, that's causing a little bit of problem. It's not moving that much. I'm just arranging here. We don't have much time now. We're getting close to the next 1 hour. We could maybe have the move on the next 1 hour candle. That's also a possibility, but not a very good sign. The 4-hour wouldn't really make sense to go all the way down. Makes perfect sense for some more continuation. And just the way the candles are formed, we need to continue. Can I close you? It's not moving. You can do whatever you want. Close it, why not? But we're not closing yet, because there's still more time to see what happens. At the end, even if it doesn't make the whole move, it's just if it closes above, it can still be okay maybe. But let's see. Wouldn't make sense to have a whole pullback of the previous candle. That looks weird. Come on, Geo. Start pushing. Last 15 minutes are in. It looks like momentum kind of is gone for now, because we don't have that continuation. Thing is, it didn't even make a new high to say that we should have closed, because it already made the move. Like, we had the rejection, but it was not enough. It was like only 6-7 pips pullback. It would make, if it would make a new high, I would say okay, there's a danger that it's gonna be a fake out, because it made a new high. It might have touched the zone but didn't, so still doesn't make sense. But let's see. USD news in 4 hours. Till then we should be done and dusted. Either a loss or win. Just trying to push a little bit. I don't know, I mean, if you look left, it's still at the zone. It's not that has gone that much against us. If you look at the candles on the left, this is already where all the previous candles have rejected before, so it doesn't seem like it has gone too far. But if it goes below that too, then we get very close to stop loss. Then it's not a good sign. You have to start rejecting. Let's see what happens. Even if it stays a little bit here, we might get the chance to get out at break even, maybe after it closes like this back in the range. If we don't get stopped right away. GU is in a rejection area. The trade was good, and it's still good if it closes above. It doesn't matter maybe if it doesn't give us the full move to the upside in this current candle. It might happen we just close above and the next candle pushes up. That's another possible setup. Or we push all the way to the downside, but we need to see how this candle is gonna close. It looks like a fake out. Well, it's not yet, so it may look like a fake out, but it's not a fake out yet. The fake out is confirmed when it does close back in the range. So Just like it's not a break without closing, it's not a fake out without closing back in the range. And now it's starting to move. Is this it? It might be. A last 10 minutes move. Last 10 minutes push. Let's see. I'm not gonna jinx it to say it's going all the way up. Let it do his job. Do we accept the loss on GU? If we lose, we accept it, of course. We're not gonna cry about it. Let's see, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We have another 9 minutes. 9 minutes to make a 9 pip push to the upside. Or 19, who knows? For me, right now, the target is to close above, to close with a rejection like this. Just close above the zone. That's the target for me right now. And then maybe we have the push on the next candle. Because getting all the way to the upside in this candle would be too much to ask, maybe. I don't know. So we just need to close above so we can make a decision if we want to stay in still or we want to close. So it depends how it closes, then we can do something. But it's always bad when it gets stopped, you know, before the candle closes, because somehow you don't have another option at all what to do with the setup, with the trade. And now it looks like it's for real going down, or not. Look, accepting this loss, if it happens, it would be not very hard at all. It's just another setup that it didn't work out. Alongside with GCAD yesterday. You know, from GCAD I could expect a fake out. From GU right now here, I don't expect a fake out because I didn't see a reason to. It was pretty nice. Just use the same risk as always, and one trade is not going to be able to play with your feelings. But the bullish candle closed well, I don't. Yeah, the bullish candle was perfect. Why it's not moving? I don't know. It's not enough momentum right now. It's been at the same place for the last hour. We got the small pullback, but was nowhere near enough. I mean, it went bullish, but it didn't make a new high, so it was just like a 7 pip pullback. Actually, it was around 10 pips, but still not enough. It needed to push more. Same as GCAD yesterday. GCAD also got rejected yesterday but we couldn't close because of the spread and needed to push down a little bit more, and we end up taking a loss after. Let's see what happens with you. Is it gonna make the same thing again or not? There's still time though. There is still time. If it closes like this, we can still continue up. It's in the middle of the range, may bounce around. Yeah, I might stay there for a while. We can still have the move on the next candle. We can still push. It's only two options, guys. Either it's gonna push or it's gonna drop and we get stopped. So it's not that we had like 100 options what's gonna happen. One of these. We just have to make a decision after the close what we want to do, and we see based on the candle close we make a decision if we want to be in the trade still or not. If it does make sense to stay still in the trade, we keep it. If not, we close. We either take a half loss or we still keep it, wait. Someone can wait for a break even close, someone can just wait for it to push all the way up if there's still an option. So we'll see what happens. It's not that we're gonna wait too long for this now. We have only around 3 minutes left. To see what happens. A push all the way to the upside right now is not an option because there's no time. There's no time to die. If next candle breaks below current candle's bottom wick, would you close early? I don't know. Would I close early? We can close early. Just cut this loss in half and don't let it go to the full stop. Of course that can be a good idea. Why take a full stop when you can already see that it's going all the way down and give you a full loss? But the bad thing is when it pushes like this and it doesn't wait for the candle to close to give you a chance to make a decision if you want to close a bit earlier or not. So it looks like it's going to be a fake out at the end of the day. It's coming all the way to the downside. GU is about to be a fake out officially right now. It's only 1 minute left until the candle closes. So either we're gonna get stopped right now or in a few minutes. Either now or in a few minutes. We are like in 10 pip drawdown here. So we have another 4 pips, 3-4 pips. Let's see, maybe if it comes a little bit higher, we cut the loss small here. Or if the next candle comes a little bit to the upside, we try to close. If it doesn't stop us out already, and let's see if we're still good. Yeah, this is a massive pullback on GU. It's a massive pullback. I took a loss on GU. Took a loss on GU right about now. Unlucky. A full pullback to the downside. So, what's the cause about this? Look, first of all, we saw the daily, and the daily level is all the way up here. The daily level is all the way up here. The 1 hour closed above this resistance. The 4 hour went above the 4 hour candles. So it made perfect sense to have continuation till the daily level and then get rejected all the way to the downside. So it doesn't quite make sense to reject from here. We had good momentum. We came from another support as a rejection. So we had so many reasons to believe that we're going to continue up here. But we didn't. We got a 10 pip rejection, which was not enough. It kind of reacted a little bit on the zone, but not good enough to push us through. So that's the thing. Yeah, anyway, unlucky, but what can we do? See the 4 hour candle formation. It didn't make sense to go all the way to the downside. It didn't make sense. We closed above the 4 hour level 2, which is also the 1 hour, the same level. We went past above the previous 4 hour candles, and still we got all the way to the downside. You can see that we have more room to push here. It was another like 10 pips, I think. The stronger level is now, I don't know about the level is not maybe the stronger than this one, because it's kind of the same thing. Now it's a little bit different now. Now there's good chance of continuation to the downside, but which level we're gonna enter? This one? I mean, okay, but still, the point about this level that it is right now yesterday is that the 4 hour was a little bit lower, so we had doubts which zone to wait for a break. If we wait below this, it's gonna be still on the 4 hour support, so it's not clean anymore for me. It's maybe this, maybe that, maybe I don't know what it is, but we took a loss. Now we can find 100 reasons why it closed and make excuses, but I just don't think that we had too much against us there. I think we had more things to support our view, but it didn't turn like that. It's all good. It's all good. Even the perfect setups fail sometimes. You took the loss. Okay, good. Okay, good. Taking losses is part of the game. We can't just win. I mean, would make too much money if we only win all the time. We gotta take, after a few steps ahead, we gotta take a step back and then continue again. You lost me 1%, but maybe 5 this last week. Great, that is great. The whole point is to win more than we lose, so 1 loss in 5 wins could be still good. GCAD loss yesterday was not a full loss, so today was a full loss, but not yesterday. Yesterday was kind of 0.60, 0.70% loss, but we had a lot of wins before, so nothing major in terms of losses. We're gonna need a good setup next now, because if we take another loss, that's gonna be like 3 losses in a row. Even if we didn't take a full loss on GCAD, it's still gonna be 3 losses, you know. So it can be a little bit tough emotionally or mentally in some people to overcome 3 losses in a row. So we have to make sure that we find a very clean setup next. And what would that be? It's pretty dry out there in terms of setups right now. This NZD JPY looks like it broke above this level and it could continue higher. Euro GBP. It's a little bit of a mess here. There's zone around here. It has a close without a top wick. It might continue a little bit higher. Never trade I never trade Euro GBP. It's such a bad pair. Look, things change because yesterday on GBP USD I had sell bias too. You know, because of the daily, of course. Because of the daily, yesterday I had sell bias too, but it pushed all the way above the daily level. And it actually closed above the daily level. If you look at it, not a very good close. But on the lower time frame it did break above, and from yesterday I expected price to come down, but for some reason it pushed up. There was some kind of news, or I don't know, and it was all the way here when price was pushing here. So I said, okay, I'm gonna look somehow for a drop some way, see if it breaks some kind of zone, and I get on with this because it might continue all the way to the downside. The daily was like a perfect setup, but things changed since then. We created some more zones. We broke another zone here. It was good momentum. we just want to trade from the zone to the next one, and we didn't get that. We didn't expect to go too high or to make some kind of big movement. We trade from one zone to the next one, and we didn't get that, so it's easy. If you just look at the candle formation, this setup is gonna work 90% of the time, and it's gonna fail 10% of the time. If you wanna test it, just go and do some back testing. Put this in a simulation, this kind of setup, and see how it works. After a big bullish candle like this, closing above a zone, this is rarely gonna fail, because we do this every day. We've seen what happens. So when this happens, we know that it's not okay. This doesn't happen usually. It's one in a few. How come fake out on GJ and GU but not on GA? Because GA is a different pair, GU is different, and GJ is different. They all have different pair. GJ did a fake out too? Well, at least GJ was not a clean breakout, we can say. At least GJ was not a good breakout. But I mean, if we would be on GJ, would say, okay, we had a weak breakout, so maybe that's the cause that turned it to be a fake out. But in GU, we didn't close like 10 pips above, 12 pips. I mean, it was clean. What about USD CAD? I think a close above this, it's gonna send us easy to the next zone. I think this is very possible. We have a lot of rejections, so good level. See if we're gonna get some strength on USD. We have some use later on, they're getting closer, but there's still time. It's 4 hours. Jobless claims. Some Euro news from Kosovo. Nothing big. Good bullish setups to buy. Aussie dollar waiting for retest, 885. You can't expect a retest here and ignore that price is at resistance. So you need a breakout here in first place, then a retest for some more continuation. You need a break and a retest. Actually, it does look good, even though we have a few more candles here on the left that may act as resistance. Let's see the 4 hour, but the level looks good in the last few days, on the last week. Has created a good level. It's the third time that price is getting rejected from the same zone. Gold is making a break and retest. Yes, it is, but I don't know. We're not brave enough to take gold right now in a break and retest where we know that it can turn to fake out easy. I said before, the best would be to wait for the 4-hour candle to close. It needs a good close above so you can take the retest. I only realized now that you have a list of stupid pairs. Yeah, I have a list of stupid pairs. I have a list of them. Samuel, you're rushing to make that loss back, but you might just add another loss by being maybe too fast to look for another sub. Just wait. Gold is not the perfect one to make a comeback here. After that GU loss, you have to wait. You have to wait for a clean, safe setup, which is gonna be USD CAD maybe. This could be the next setup here for us. So just chill, wait. Wait, the trade is gonna come to us soon. Just like GU came, some other setup is gonna come. So just wait. We still have plenty of time. USD CAD is pushing. Now this setup is good. I don't know what can you say bad about this setup. The next level is all the way up here to the next zone. That's the daily level. So there's no reason why this would fail. Absolutely no reason. It just can push all the way up and not wait for us. That's the bad thing. Otherwise, it's a clean traffic all the way up here, 20-30 pips range. I think this is gonna be my next trade here, the comeback trade. Let's see what happens. We need a good close.
And said, just to out of information at the moment, and it's at the USD. But before you were looking at out USD, but maybe and it's that USD is more, I guess, looks better.
HD US dollar, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
See, but we said we have two zones here. Which one you're thinking? What you're thinking to buys?
No, yeah.
Or sells after it breaks below? Because we have two zones. Or maybe you didn't consider this first.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't consider that one, so I thought this one could be an option. Yeah, but I wouldn't take it because I see it's risky. It's just.
Look, if you look this, it looks very nice. It would make perfect sense, a breakout and a retest after having all these rejections. Then you see also this zone, it makes things a bit more complicated, which is a 4-hour zone too. So I think we skip there for a moment. We'll see later on what happens. I think USD CAD is very clean right now. You can see how many rejections we've had on the same level. So many, and every time price is respecting this level. Every time. And right now we're going above this big bearish candle that happened. Price is coming from support, breaking above a good breakout, hopefully don't have a stupid weak close. And I think we should continue until the range. That's the next zone on the 4 hour, on the daily, on the 1 hour. This is the next zone. This is free traffic. Which is defined as well-respected support. If price hits support and goes all the way to the upside momentum, or well-respected. Look, if there's a zone and you have a lot of rejections, you see that it's well-respected. This zone is respected. It's not that it had too many rejections, but look at the pullback after it came here. Every time price came here, there's a big pullback after. So it's a zone where you get rejected big every time price comes. It's probably a daily level. It's probably a daily level. And I look at the zones, how strong they are, just based on how much they moved after they broke above or below these kind of zones. In this case, we have a big zone here, and also we're breaking another one in the middle. If we look at it, this is like a consolidation box. This whole zone is like a consolidation box, and this is the middle zone here. And like you said before, every consolidation box has a middle zone, and in this case the middle zone to the next one is a 30 pip range, so pretty nice for us. What would be a reason on the left to stop us here? There's no reason. What's one reason why price should not go all the way and fill this range? There's no reason at all. There's no zone on the left. We're clean. Or do you feel sad when you lose a trade? No. I have no emotions. I felt sad in the beginning when I blew an account, but now it's just one piece of account. So we win more most of the time. A loss or two in the way doesn't make us any bad. You know, you don't feel sad when you know how you're gonna make the loss back. When you know that you're gonna make the loss back, you don't feel sad because you already know how to trade, what to do. You feel sad when you lose something and you don't have an idea what to do after. You know, but we have a solution always behind us. We lose a trade, we know what to do next. We have the plan. On USD CAD, you're looking to push up to the next level at some point. Do you need to account the overall trend? Look, the overall trend to look is good, but we're not looking for a trend changing move, right? We're just trading from a zone to the next one. So the overall trend, it's not going to play a big role here, because just we're trading from a zone to the next one, and these zones are usually 10, 20 pips, 25 pips, 30 pips. So what's this small move from this to this is gonna change in this whole trend? Let's say nothing. It's not gonna change anything. That's why the overall trend, we're not gonna be too worried if it's in a downtrend or in an uptrend. All the time, every time, it's always good to go with the trend, of course. That's why they say the trend is your friend. But in some cases, we're just trading from a zone to the next one. We just need a small move here. It's not going to change anything. It can't be, the trend can be a reason why this setup or this support is not going to hold. It's like it's not going to be directly affected just because it's a downtrend. This is going to fail, it's not going to hold, because this is a zone. If it's an uptrend or downtrend, it's going to break, it's going to retest, it's going to continue to the next one. The trend at one point has to change, right? So it might as well be this time. You never know. It's not that we're buying support or selling resistance, because that would be like going against the trend. We're just following the price where it's going. We see that, okay, we have a pretty strong resistance here. It's been rejecting a lot. Now price is going up, it's closing above. We have a confirmation. We know that price just gave us a confirmation that it's going to continue up to the next one. There's no traffic on the left, so there's no reason why price shouldn't continue to the next one. Market does the same thing over and over again. It's nothing new here. We have a few more minutes to wait. USD CAD still here. We'll see. I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. So if you talk, I'm not here. I'll be back very fast. I'm back. Do you know about trading wedges and triangles? Yeah, I know. But I don't trade it. I know trading them, triangles and wedges. But I don't do that because I break a retest. Did you enter this trade or are you waiting for a retest? I didn't enter this trade. I'm not waiting for a retest, but I'm waiting for a breakout. Price is rejecting right now. Don't tell me that G went all the way up. It's starting to. Man, it would be a shame if this goes all the way up here and the next candle pushes straight to the top. That would be the worst thing it can happen. It's gonna be a 4-hour breakout too. Yeah, USD CAD, if it breaks, it's gonna be a 4-hour close and breakout. But the 4 hour is not as good as 1 hour. Still staying with the 1 hour. Actually, it would be a shame to see GBP move all the way up, because the thing is that the setup wouldn't make any sense after that. Would make sense to push up when it did the breakout and while it was making a retest. Doesn't make sense with it's pushing all the way down then going all the way up with no structure. That's the bad thing. But it happens. Sometimes it happens. Except for USD CAD, I don't really see anything right now. This USD, there are a few rejections on this level. It's not a very safe level, but we'll see. We're building up a nice consolidation box here, little by little. We need a good setup today because tomorrow is Friday, and on Friday we can't really expect too much. We know that's gonna be slow. Actually, there's NFP tomorrow, right? Is it? Yeah. NFP tomorrow. So it's gonna be very wild. We have CAD news, we have NFP, we have some Euro news. Yes, NFP tomorrow. What about a GBP NZD fakeout? If it closes back in the range without a top wick, maybe a good close above, then a retest to continue more, could be nice. We'll see. CHF JPY is, yeah, it's also good. So a lot of rejections here. Looks clean, very clean. We already had 2 big rejections in the last 2 hours, so coming all the way up again, try to break this. If it does, it's gonna be good. We'll see. We might take CHF JPY. Last time we did, it was very nice. It worked perfectly. Do you trade NFP? No. Sometimes on some small account, why not? But not on my main account. USD CAD bullish setup. Next 1 hour close, we'll be waiting for retest price. Can you send a chart, my friend? Code D0. Code D0. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but maybe just send a chart. It would be nice. I'll review the chart easier. Gold is making another fake out. 2 losses 1 day. Well, we didn't tell you to enter gold, but you wanted to enter gold. You didn't listen. You didn't listen to us, Samuel. We said gold is not the best to make a comeback here, because it's not the best setup either. And not the best pair either. So USD CAD still staying below. If GU, just listen, if GU comes all the way up here, the next candle is pushing straight to the upside. And I hate to see that happening. Aussie dollar triple top. Yeah, it has a triple top. We said a close above a retest and some continuation can happen on Aussie dollar. It's a little bit of problem maybe on the left, because if we have a big breakout, it might go all the way to the next zone. So not a very big range in between. There's only like how many? Around 15 pips. So just that might be a little problem. I think we have better setups than Aussie dollar. We have USD CAD here that can break any moment. And we have CHF JPY, not the best pair ever, but it has one of the best setups right now. And it's a good pair, it's not that bad. It respects levels when it breaks. Last time we took it, it went pretty well, and we can expect it to go well this time too. But we need a close above soon. We have another 15 minutes. How can I send a chart? You have to go to Trading View and you press this, take a snapshot. When you take a snapshot, you copy the link to the chart image. I think that's how it is. Or you save chart image. No, you don't. You just copy the link. So when you send the link in the chart, in the chat, I take it and I open your chart. And you have to make your account public too, so I can watch it. Yeah, this should be nice when it breaks, but we have 15 minutes left and we kind of have to be already above this pushing right now, so we can stay above when the close comes. In the meanwhile, it's just having problems right now.
What do you think set of EJ? I like EJ. I think the most.
I saw EJ, but I don't know, we don't have like big range to the next zone. Are you thinking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, but if we're gonna have a good breakout, it's gonna be already to this next zone that we had a few days ago.
Okay. I got some internet problem and I cut off from the Zoom. How did you close GU? Because I took like not full loss.
No, I took a full loss actually.
Okay.
Because I didn't close before. I was hoping it might come a little bit higher and I closed half or something, but it didn't. So I took the whole loss on GU.
Okay. I lost like, I don't know, maybe 8, 10 pips, something like that.
Yeah, I lost 13 on GU. It was good, but I don't know, it didn't work out. Now it's pushing up. It would be a shame if I see this going up all the way, because the setup wouldn't make sense. Now we have USD CAD, it's pretty good. I mean, EJ can be good too. It looks like we have like 13 pips range. If it closes above, would
if
be.
you look on the 4 hour, there is no resistance.
Yeah, I mean you're right. This 4 hour looks like it's all here.
But
no,
know.
We have small one.
It can be something there. Yeah, maybe we need good trade now.
Yeah, we don't need too much complication like this. We need a very simple one and clear. USD CAD is
USD
very
CAD
simple.
Is better.
CHF JPY is also very clean and simple.
But if you look on CHF, it's also, if you look much back, I don't know.
Yeah, this was where August. It's a lot of time since then.
Yeah, I know, but it was like major rejection zone.
Yeah, but it can push higher a little bit. Look at these four daily candles in a row rejecting the same level over and over again. I think whenever this breaks, it has to be good, because every time we came here, look at the pullback. The pullback's always big here. It's 40-50 pips always, and this is very close to break. I think it's gonna be good either way, and I think I'm gonna take it when it breaks, but only if it has a good breakout. We'll see. Not a very good sign of a breakout right now. Doesn't look like it has enough to push. But same thing with USD CAD. It just might end up below here. Candles not breaking right now is the worst, because the 4 hour is going to be close, and if you're going to look for a 4 hour trade, it's not going to be there until the next 4 hours. So this candle close right now, it's always, I think, one of the most important ones, because it dictates the whole move after, even on the New York session. So we always need a breakout in this new 1 hour and 4 hour candle. Would be good if we always get one, but yeah, now USD CAD closes below, and we can look for a 4 hour trade later. We're just going to look at the 1 hour, and the 4 hour chart is going to look weird for some time. Gold is melting down. Okay, we said wait for the 4 hour, but look at this GN, it's pushing up. Like, it looks so good as a setup. And we just know that the pair is bad. That's the bad thing. already 7 pips back in range. Are you a fan of Justin Gatlin? I have no idea who that guy is. This 4 hour is key. It's key for the next few hours. GBP NZD about to close above. Maybe no top wick. Shoot, USD CAD coming all the way back down.
I was also thinking about GJ. I think it can be good for the upside, especially with this candle, but I don't know if it
GJ to the upside?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the pullback. Look at the pullback, but doesn't have maybe time to go all the way up, close above.
But you never know with GJ.
Yeah, you don't know. 7 minutes might go. Who knows? Look at this pullback, man. It's so bad. Look at GU. The hell happened? Was there kind of news? Cause I just look at GU. It was bearish. Oh my god, GU. What did you do? It's gonna go all the way up. I can feel it. Oh, this guy is the guy that beat Usain Bolt. Okay, I know him now. But just by the name, I don't remember. Now I know because I saw the race. GU going to the moon soon. Look at GBP pairs. Now they have momentum. Where were you before? When we needed you the most. Draw trend line. Yeah, we can draw a trend line right now, but you can't say the trend line affected GU to not push higher or something like that, because the trend line doesn't have anything to do with the fact that this resulted in a fake out.
CHF JPY also breaking, maybe slowly.
Oh yes, it is. It is. Hopefully it closes a little bit higher. We need a higher push here. Four years ago, Justin Gatlin beats Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt runs that fast that he cuts his knees every time. It's crazy. That's how fast it is. He cuts his knees, his legs. let's see. We might have something in this hour. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Oh man, GU, it's a shame, GU. Thing is, even if we would use a bigger stop, we still would get stopped on GU because it made a whole pullback, and it was not necessarily at all. This is what I'm saying, like every time we lose a trade, it's not that it's going against us like the whole direction. It's the whole direction is not changing. We're just price is making some stupid moves that just takes us out and then makes a weird chart looking chart, and it makes no sense after. It pushes with a not making sense chart, but it doesn't push with a chart that makes sense. With
Actually, I was thinking because after your first entry, it moved already like 10 pips, almost up to the highs, and then went down. This is why I was thinking if to take it again, but yeah, it was still quite early for GU, so I took it.
Yeah. The thing is, it did
but
it.
It moved like more than 10 pips from your first entry.
No, it was. I think it was exactly 10 pips from my entry. I saw it because it went bullish.
Yeah, exactly.
It went bullish, but it just didn't seem enough for me for GU to only move like 10 pips. So I expected more, and it didn't. Just like, GCAD yesterday moved even more than 10, and we still didn't take profits because we had to use big stop loss just in case for GCAD.
Unlucky.
So yeah, the last two trades unlucky. Unlucky.
I had my stop loss that was about here, like my 2-3 stop loss. And because price was coming back in this area so many times, I didn't like it, especially in the last time. So I closed my positions, some here, some here. So at the end of the day, I went out. I lost half of what I was risking.
That's good. You did minimize the loss. That's good.
Yeah, because I wanted this on the first. And when it was not coming, and price staying here, I just close it.
Good job. Good. When you cut losses, it's almost like a win. It's very good.
It feels okay. Not a big loss.
Bad feeling when you cut losses and then it goes your way.
That's trading, you're always between the two feelings.
Okay, we have a close no break on USD CAD.
No, we will have to wait, looks like.
Yeah, this hour is not volume. There was a lot of volume in the kind of 8 a.m. But now 9 and 10 is not much.
No break on CHF JPY either. I think it's even better. The more rejections, why not?
Yeah, but now I probably will have to wait longer. Maybe up to New York open. Now can be low volatility.
True. Gold, huge drop. Yeah. Well, gold is always risky to trade. It's only a few times where it's like safe on gold when you have like a safe setup, because most of the time trying to take it on top or on the bottom, it's just risky. Which pair was that? GN. Where's GN? I can see. Yeah, not even GN close above. Let's not get too excited about GU. We can, still continue down, because you can see that it didn't close above. It kind of looks like a retest. Look, see, it's always gonna come back, to entry, just not straight away. That's the bad thing, because if it comes straight away, we get to close to break even. That's why most of the time I'm okay with the loss too, but I always know that there still might be a chance, I get to break even if it comes straight for a retest. Before it used to come straight away, but now when it's making a fake out, there's pretty strong momentum to the downside, and when the new candle opens, it just pushes straight to the downside, and it stops you out. After that, it still comes, back to entry, but we can never afford that push after, because look, we got stopped here and it moved another 10 pips below. So as a whole, it was more than 20 pip pullback, almost 25. Too much. Yeah, I guess we don't have anything right now. Euro USD, look, I said before, I'm saying again. Euro USD is not good for now. Even now with the 4-hour close, even worse now. It was nothing bad on USD, even though we can see that it didn't continue. Also, Euro USD, just like GU, this pushed like a fake out somehow. It didn't give the right continuation after this huge push. The zone is just not strong enough for me yet. The more rejections we have, the better it gets. So for now, chill. We don't have anything yet. This hour is done and dusted. Nothing for now. I don't see anything. GCAD, what a shame. It just came here and then boom, whole move. But just look at the wicks here on GCAD. You know that this pair cannot be trusted. Making these huge pullbacks on and off all the time. It's not a good sign for a pair. Better to stay away the whole day. I don't think I'm gonna stay away the whole day, because I'm gonna be looking for another setup today, because more likely to have a good setup today than tomorrow, because Friday tomorrow, and it's probably gonna be slow market. It's gonna build up for NFP, so just gonna be consolidation, and we better get a good setup today. We better have a good setup today. Yeah, I don't see anything right now. I think we'll probably have to go now, because it's pointless to stay in the charts right now, since we don't have anything.
Yeah, we have for next hour we have some potential setups, but
Yeah,
I expect more consolidation maybe for 2-3 hours and then break.
True. Usually after this close at 11 a.m. we don't have any breakouts right away. Like, it doesn't really happen, because this hour is like supposed to be the continuation. If the 4-hour breaks a retest happens and then continuation for the next hours. But if there's no break in this hour, then things get very slow. That's why I said it's a bit, or it's key to have a breakout on this hour. Last analysis on USD CAD. Okay, let's take a look. USD CAD, nothing here to see, bro. Skip it. There's no good setup right here, right now. Look at USD CAD. This is one of the best setups right now. A break above on the 1 hour is perfect. When this is gonna come, we don't know. The news are in 3 hours, so if USD CAD breaks, we need it maybe this hour. Then we have another 2 hours to wait for the push. So for now we don't have anything. We have CHF JPY though. CHF JPY is still there. We might have a break on next hour too, so this is another possible setup. GJ is also possible if it breaks to the next on the next hour. Why not? I mean, there's a good range to the upside. I don't think GJ would disappoint 2 times in a row on a matter of 2 hours. Another fake out? I wouldn't think so if it breaks up. So right now it can still continue down and reject because it's not a breakout. But if it does break, I think we have a good chance for a 30 pip move here. So for now, see you guys. Have a nice day. Not the best way to start the day, but hopefully we'll have a comeback set up soon and back on track after. Unfortunately, a loss today, but we'll see. We have plenty of time till the end of the day. Hopefully something comes. Thank you guys for being here today. See you later. Enjoy your day, guys, and keep an eye on these pairs. Something's gonna come eventually, hopefully. Thank you all. Next session, what time? Same time as today. Look when the today one started, maybe even earlier. See you guys. Thank you for being here with me today.